Hello everyone, it's Sagrannus here again with Sagrannus Gaming Plays Neverwinter Nights 2. I apologise now, I know that yesterday's recording did have a few little sound issues with balance, so hopefully I've resolved them this time, and we can press on. So as you recall, yesterday's episode was the first time that we actually got to wander around Neverwinter a bit. We found out we need to find a man called Aldenon, who's in a district of the city that's closed off due to a murder which we actually did see in a cutscene earlier, I believe. So we have decided to work with the City Watch in the hope that that will actually eventually get us into the district in question. Naturally, this being an RPG, we're going to have to jump through a billion hoops to get them to let us do that. Because, you know, that's just how it works. So we now are on the mission to find Caleb, the leader of the thieves in the area, and we need to teach him a bit of a lesson, I believe, as he's become something of a problem for the City Watch. And of course, you know, when you're dealing with master criminals, what you do is you send out the rookies, because the rookies are both expendable, and if they pull it off, make you look really good for hiring. Or it could be just that, you know, no one cares anymore. It's a beautiful Neverwinter night tonight. How appropriate. We are really experiencing the Neverwinter Nights. So let's find where we can go. Later on the docks, so I'm assuming you'll be at the docks somewhere. One would hope, anyway. So let's take a wander along the dock front. The watchmen have moved. Hello, watchman. I need some directions. Is there a monastery? Okay. Oh well. A lot of watchmen around. So that's cute. So in other words, despite this very large police force with 2 squads in very close proximity, there's Caleb. It's me who has to do all the dirty work. I'm not sure I'm that keen on this. I'm fond of that sort of thing. Caleb, we've been looking for you. Oh, he's an old man. Hello, old man. By the authority of the City Watch, you're under arrest. I'm not going to be a good little watchman. I was there when you went to Cliffhanger. Time to see. You're just making this harder on yourself. See, you basically, there's a problem in his argument because he says, you can't arrest me, I wasn't there. But then he decides to try to kill me, therefore giving me a very good reason to arrest him. Of course, I'm not going to. Oh, Nisha. Stab man when he's down. Good stuff. Venturing. Is he gonna drop anything? Yes. Oh, some money. Well, that was easy. Let's go and head back to the watch and tell them we did the job. The little kitties that we are. Circus tent. Wonder what's there. Worth the armor smith. Let's talk to Worth the armor smith. Hello, Worth. Should be upset. Mask of persuasion. I want that. Yes. Yeah. Where is it? the most out of the leather armor. Oh, I look fabulous. Check that out.
Follow me.
Yes. Okay.
Get in line. Follow me.
Yeah, looks like the sun is rising over Neverwinter, and we're going to be going into Neverwinter days. Alright. Home now. Particularly persuasive with my beautiful mask. Alright. Marshal. Give me a chosen matter. Oh, good, so I don't have to clean up the mess you made me make. Right. Arrested. Arrest those involved. Yep. I agree. End corruption. A pertinent message for the modern day. Very pertinent. Too pertinent, in fact. No, don't go. Oh, for God's sake. Yeah, that's a lovely camera trick that I'm quite fond of. Don't do that, please. Not. Right. Just try that a second time. There we go. Yeah. Bloody dogs. Now we're going to sweep along the docks. Such a beautiful world. And it is a very beautiful world to be. This is designed in 2006. What's going on over here? Oi.
Ladies, please, there's no call to lose our tempers over this.
Temper? I haven't even gotten warmed up yet.
Being able to keep a rein on your spells is a sign of discipline, Quara. Something you could never master.
And the instructors aren't here to shield you. Go on. Set fire to this whole street and this sad tavern, and you'll never be able to return to the academy, let alone Neverwinter.
As if I'd want to stay in that prison with you high-nosed witches for another year.
You're right. Here among the docks is where you belong, peddling yourself for cheap coin.
Wow! Someone give me a tankard. This is going to get good.
What in the nine hells did I do to deserve that? Oh, thank the gods you've arrived. Do something. These ladies are about to start throwing spells outside my establishment.
Alright.
Whatever you do, do it quick. They won't be able to ferry enough water from the harbor to put out a blaze if things get out of hand.
Heatha, I think members of the Watch are here.
Friends of yours, Quara? Sent to bail you out, perhaps?
I don't need anyone's help to turn you into ash.
Let's threaten with the law.
This is not your concern. Quara has threatened us for the last time, and we will stand for it no longer.
Yeah, if Quara's so superior to us, then I say let her prove it, without the academy instructors stepping in to stop things.
The instructors? They never stopped me before. You always went running to them, not me. I've heard every word you've said about me. Always talking behind my back, ridiculing me, just because it takes you a shoreman's hour to cast a cantrip.
And you think setting fire to a stable while casting yours is any better, Quara? I practice restraint, not showy, excessive displays.
Yeah, Heatha is simply cautious in her craft. You're the dangerous one, Quara.
If you knew how dangerous I was, then you should have known better than to push me this far.
Let's use our diplomacy.
I would not intervene if I were you, else we'll be forced to stop you as well. We are wizards, you know.
Yes, wizards, from the academy, but we don't want any trouble with you.
Just Quara.
Heatha, I don't want to be cast out of the academy if we're arrested.
Very well. This isn't worth it. You're fortunate this time, Quara. Next time, you'd better not let us catch you outside the academy walls. Come, Glenna. I think we've smelled enough of the docks for one day.
I didn't need your help. Those wizards had it coming. Those noble-born wannabe mages are just jealous. They don't like the fact that I can summon more power from my thumb than they can with a day's worth of concentration. They're always staring into their tomes and books, trying to categorize magic. It's a waste of time. It just is. And either you understand it or you don't. It's instinct. Well, the thing is, I'm not a part of the academy anymore. I quit, sort of, after burning down the stable.
Last you should have thought of that before starting a fight outside the flagon, and the damage you caused before they even showed up.
It's the wood you use in the rafters. It sets fire easily. Sorry about that.
Sorry? Oh, lass, I wasn't asking for an apology. You'll be paying me back, you will, for all my lost business,
Right.
tarnished reputation, and for putting me and my kin in danger like that.
What? I'm not working for either of you, ever.
No. Don't
No,
do it.
lass, you will. Or by gods, you'll bring down a fury from me like you've never seen. And not only that, if you don't, you'll be proving those other girls right. I don't think you're willing to admit you don't have discipline, restraint,
exactly
or
like
a
him.
sense of responsibility, like they claim to have.
That's really
Besides, I
creepy.
doubt you'll be welcome back at the academy.
Especially
You
for
want me
sorcerers.
to help you? Fine, but I warn you, you may not be able to handle me. But if you want to take a demon by the horns, then fine.
I feel like that was a stab at Nishka. Right. We'll deal with this watchman and then we'll do a party swap, I think. Now, I've said that this is a very good looking game for its time. I will, however, add the caveat that the same year as this, in fact, earlier in the same year as this game, a certain game called Elder Scrolls Oblivion came out. Now, that is widely considered one of the most beautiful games of its era, and I have to say that's pretty accurate, unfortunately. I think the difference is that the scale of the story in Neverwinter Nights is far in advance, and probably took up most production time, I imagine. And you gotta remember some great games came out of the engine this is built on, including The Witcher, the original Witcher. And it says, not too rough. I was ordered to check in with you. Be that bad out there. Maybe the turn pizza. It's somewhere. Yeah. Okay, so he's... Let's assume he's not dodgy. Now, I'm gonna just swap out Eleni for this Quara, just to see what she's like in the party as a sorceress. Now, for those who aren't versed...
You call that an insult, goat girl? Even the tree worshipper could scrape up something better than that.
Goat girl? I've never heard that one before, Stumpy.
You're not trying. That's a nickname, not an insult. We Iron Fist call our own children Stumpy, you skinny bull.
Skinny bull? That doesn't even make any sense. Go back to your drinking, Moss Breath. At least you're good at that.
Amateurs.
Amateurs? Why, the spoiled princess thinks she's better than us, Kelgar.
A bold claim from an academy dropout, seems to me.
You two wouldn't know an insult if it walked up and bit you.
Well then, why don't you show us how it's done, Fire Hair?
Fire hair. Imaginative and biting, with just the slightest hint of wit. Is that really the best your demon blood can squeeze out, tail for brains?
My brains are not in my tail.
So, what are they, right next to it? If so, might want to loosen the back of your pants a notch, because even with the hole, they're obviously not getting enough air.
Okay, explain that one to me.
Well, she said your brains are next to your tail, which would imply that your brains are in your rear end, and that you breathe through your,
Okay, I get it, all right? Little witch.
Don't take it so hard. I had to explain it, which means the insult's a failure. But a tankard for effort, your highness. By my reckoning, the Flagons never had a finer table-cleaning goblin wench.
What, since your mother lost her job?
Huh? Now don't you be bringing my mother into this. You best be careful, you simpering little father's girl, or you'll learn a thing or two about Iron Fist honor and manhood.
Oh, you mean the two smallest things in all of Thera?
Snap.
From what I hear, no woman could learn about Iron Fist manhood from you, Kelgar.
What? I'll have you know, plenty of women know about Iron Fist manhood. Plenty. They just all live up around Waterdeep. Or they'd tell you.
Kelgar, calm down.
Calm down? I won't take those words from some twig of a girl who doesn't know enough to choose the right tavern to fight in.
At least I learned my lesson from my tavern brawl, you fat-bellied little knee-high. Now, if you're done matching wits with me and coming up short, why don't you trundle back to your high chair and drink up your honor until it comes out the other end? Maybe later on, I'll come by to put you in your cradle.
Huh?
Wow, fat-bellied little knee-high? That's good.
Shut up, tail for brains. Ha! And here I thought mages had nothing to offer the world. Tunkin, another round.
Get your drink yourself, dwarf. Seeing as how you haven't paid for a single drop your entire stay here.
Been wondering when you'd give in and grant me free reign over your kegs. Anyone else want anything?
Some dwarves should never be allowed to walk the surface, little freeloaders.
Okay, so that was good. For those who don't know, in D&D you've got two main classes of magic user. There are obviously a few other minor users, but the major users are sorcerers, arcane users, are sorcerers and wizards. Sorcerers have an innate gift for magic and learn it that way. Wizards have to study it. Quara is a sorcerer, and that's why there's the conflict between her and the mages. She was studying with mages, but is not a mage and doesn't learn magic the way a mage does. A mage learns it from a book and is to prepare it. For a sorceress, it comes naturally. Right. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna take Luz, and take Quara. Except party. And let's continue on our patrol. I have to say, I do admire the writing. This is fantastic writing. Already we're having dialogue before we put a screen. Can I have a screen? No, apparently not. There we go. I'll arrest you all if you start fighting. Oh, for God's sake. Holy crap on a stick. That was intense. Someone wanna explain that one to me?
Yes.
No, we're just gonna leave that as it was apparently. Okay. See if I've got anything in my inventory that she could use. Gloves. Okay. Moving on. Watchman Sergeant, you there? Arrest. Yep. Wow. Some good skills. Alright, moving on. As the sun rises. What? What's going on here? I'll report you. Bring it.
That's it for you. Take that.
Strength. Intense.
Take that! Take that!
I'm gonna loot this. Everyone else swarms onto that little mess. I think he's dead. Did the right thing in the end. Alright, let's keep moving. And we've got the map error again. Right. And of that. Okay. Well, logically it should be. Oh, good. Thugs. We're attacking. Let's sort him. Very good. Hurry up, Pilga. I need to take all day. Thank you. Yes. Few serious wounds. Thugs down there. Have a visit. How you doing, gentlemen? Hands away from your weapons. It's the hard way.
I think
Get very attractive armor.
give me a moment, and this will all be over.
Let's see what they're made of! Let's see what they're made of!
The hell's trying to attack me? On the other side of the building. Yep. Hello, lads. Oh, there's a lot of them. Cure. So I need to get a potion. At least my guys have found their way around. Keep on fighting! Well done, Nish. We need to get you some new weapons, I think. You land a lot of hits, but you're not doing a lot of damage. damage. Excellent. Interestingly, from the base, on the basis of what characters you actually get early on in this game, you can actually have a very unbalanced party if you don't choose certain classes. For example, if you choose a warrior class, you get a very balanced party. You have 2 warriors, a thief, and a magic user of some sort. But if you were to say play as a mage or a thief, you'd actually have a very unbalanced party with you'd have still have a high DPS, but you wouldn't have a high endurance. Watchman. Going to report. Scotty. Stay away from the boys and shades. Good arrangement, it's all set up. Good use. Tell me what this guy is. I'll keep your secret safe. Gentlemen, what are you doing with that wagon? Let's be delivering goods. I don't see any furniture. That's really good. Everyone seems to want to fight. Everyone wants to die. Hit the wagon. That was fun. What's in here? Many things. Lovely, 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 lovely. Alright, I reckon we've probably cleaned up town. Let's just take a quick wander around and check everywhere else, just in case. Oh, shit. Watch is on fire. Hang on, who are you?
Coming back to the city was a mistake, Nishka. You didn't think you'd slip in unnoticed, did you?
No. I'm just surprised it took you this long to notice. So who's wasting their money on you this time, Benin? That's right, Benin. You think I'd come back without some muscle on my side? Well, you thought wrong, and I'm still waiting for an answer. You're too stupid to come here on your own. So who sent you?
Leldon's still got a bounty out on you, Goat Girl. He's even upped the price for those horns.
So what'll it be, Benin? Run now, or let me remove that empty head from your neck?
Brave talk, girl, but your luck's run out. I'm gonna send you back to the 9 hells, where your kind belongs.
Hey, home is where the heart is. And I'm staying right here in Neverwinter.
This sorceress is quite cool and helpful.
Looks like Leldon's in for more disappointment. That was fun.
That's the spirit. A little battle was all we need to get the blood pumping.
What have we been doing for the
Almost
last
wish
hour?
they lasted a little longer.
He's not a friend of yours.
Leldon still can't admit that he's the second best thief in Neverwinter. He's taken things a little too personally, if you ask me.
There's more to it than that.
Leldon and I pulled a job about a year ago. Big haul, too. You should have been there. I was brilliant. So we get back to our hideout and start to divide up the loot, and that's when old Leldon demands a bigger share.
You thought I'm
the one who got us past the the guards and pass the trap at the vault. Leldon was just baggage. He claims he planned it all. Not much of a plan if you don't know the guard patrol routes or that the vault is trapped. If it weren't for me, he would have never have gotten past the front door. So anyway, there's Leldon demanding a bigger share, and he's definitely planned this part out. He's hired Benin and his boys as muscle to make sure I agree. Well, the odds weren't in my favor. I'm delicate, you know. So Leldon and I argued for a bit, but I wasn't gonna win that one, so I got my tail out of there before Benin got antsy. What's worse is they didn't just take my share. They took everything I had.
Well done with the audio.
And I wasn't in much of a position to argue, you know?
What did you say while leaving to piss them
Oh,
off?
well, I couldn't just let things stand as they were. I mean, I am the best. Leldon's good, and he gets lucky sometimes, but he can't hold a torch to me. So I broke back into his place, stole all the loot, every last copper, and left a note explaining to him how I got past each one of his traps. I didn't get everything they stole back, especially some of the more precious things. But Leldon probably sold them by now anyway. Too bad. And still, I got back way more than my share.
And what happened to the money?
Well, you know, a few coins here, a few coins there. It adds up. I have expenses. And stuff.
I've heard enough. Let's go.
Right. The sooner we get distance between us and this mess, the better. Lead on.
Right. So what's happened over here? Tell me. What's happened? What do you mean? Alright, we're going to leave it there, guys, with the burning of the Doc's Watch House. Next time, we'll go and find out what the hell's going on and probably find out Chica's problems as well. I've been Sagrannus. This has been Sagrannus Gaming Plays Neverwinter Nights 2, Episode 12. I hope you've enjoyed watching me clean the streets and enjoyed a bit of slander going on between our party members. Until next time, guys, I've been Sagrannus.